Welcome back. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. In this video, we're going to reveal the top 10 most valuable wheat pennies, Washington quarters, and Sacagawea dollars that are making waves in today's coin market. If you thought these coins were just pocket change, depending on their rarity, condition, and unique features, let's get started. First up, before we get into its value, let's talk a little about the 1955 wheat penny. The wheat penny, minted from 1909 to 1958, is famous for its iconic design featuring the wheat ears on the reverse side and the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. The 1955 version is particularly interesting because of its D Mint mark, which signifies it was struck at the Denver Mint. But there's more to this coin than just being part of a historic series. It's a rare find when it comes to its condition and color. Now, what makes this coin so special is its red color condition. If you've heard of coins being described as red, this refers to the mint state, meaning the coin has retained its original, vibrant copper color with very little wear. In numismatic terms, a red coin is the highest grade you can get for a copper coin, and it's the most coveted by collectors. A 1955 wheat penny in red condition is incredibly rare, as most of these coins have faded over time due to handling, oxidation, and age. Now, let's focus on the D Mint mark. This indicates that the coin was minted at the Denver Mint. The Denver Mint is one of the most significant mints in the United States, and the coins produced here are highly collectible. The 1955 D wheat penny is not as common as the 1955 without a mint mark, and its demand among collectors continues to grow, especially when it's in top-tier condition like this red color example. So, what is this beauty worth today? Well, the 1955 wheat penny with D Mint mark in red color condition can fetch quite a premium in today's market. If you have one of these coins in uncirculated red condition, it could be worth anywhere from $756,000. However, if you're lucky enough to have one in mint condition, the value can skyrocket to $1 million or more. But why does this coin have such a high value? There are several factors at play here. First, the condition is key. Coins with little wear and vibrant color are always in high demand. Next, the mint mark. The D Mint mark increases the rarity of the coin, and if you have one in red condition, you have a true collectible. Plus, as time goes on, fewer of these coins are found in pristine condition, making them more valuable. Now, if you're wondering whether you have one of these red condition 1955 D wheat pennies in your collection, here's how you can determine its value. The first thing to do is check its condition. If it looks like it's never been touched, and retains its sharp details and vibrant color, you likely have a red condition coin. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin closely for any signs of wear or discoloration. Collectors love this coin because of its historic significance, its striking design, and of course, its rarity in such great condition. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or a new collector just starting out, the 1955 wheat penny with D Mint mark in red condition is one coin you'll want to add to your collection. And if you're lucky enough to find one, you could be sitting on a small fortune. So, what do you think? Do you have a 1955 wheat penny in your collection that could be worth some serious cash? Next up, the 1943 wheat steel penny without a mint mark. This is a piece of history that you won't want to miss. Stick around as we dive deep into the fascinating details of this rare coin, why it's in such high demand, and its impressive market value today. To understand why the 1943 wheat steel penny is so sought after, we first need to look at its history. During World War II, there was a copper shortage in the United States. The US Mint needed to find an alternative metal for pennies, and that's when the steel penny was born. In 1943, the US Mint struck pennies made of steel, coated in zinc to prevent rusting. This was a departure from the usual copper alloy, and the steel pennies were intended to be a temporary solution. However, despite the temporary nature of the steel pennies, they were produced in large quantities, making them common for collectors today. So why is the 1943 wheat steel penny without a mint mark so rare? Well, it's important to know that most 1943 pennies were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, and most of them were stamped with a P mint mark. But there are a select few that were struck without any mint mark at all, a rare and fascinating anomaly. You see, for the Philadelphia Mint, the 1943 steel penny was supposed to have a mint mark, but for some reason, a small number was struck without it. These unmarked 1943 steel pennies are exceptionally rare, with fewer known to exist today, which increases their value dramatically. Now, let's talk about the color condition of these pennies. While most 1943 steel pennies are known for their dull silver-grey appearance, the color condition of the rare unmarked version can vary. Typically, these coins show their age, with some developing a darker, more toned appearance due to natural oxidation or environmental exposure. However, if you come across a 1943 wheat steel penny without a mint mark in particularly good condition, especially one in a well-preserved color tone, this is where the real value starts to skyrocket. These coins are highly sought after by collectors looking to add a top-quality piece to their collection. Now for the big question. What is the market value of a 1943 wheat steel penny without a mint mark? Well, these coins are worth significantly more than the mass-produced counterparts. A typical 1943 steel penny without a mint mark can sell anywhere from $870,000, depending on its condition. However, if you're lucky enough to own one in near mint or uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a value that can reach up to $1.5 million or more at auction. But it's not just about the condition. The rarity of the unmarked coin, especially in higher grades, makes it a true collector's gem. The scarcity and historical significance add tremendous value, making it a must-have for serious coin collectors. Wondering how to tell if your coin is a 1943 wheat steel penny without a mint mark? First, check the year. It should say 1943 on the front, with the wheat ears design on the reverse side. Next, examine the area below the date on the front of the coin. If there's no P mint mark, then you've got a rare unmarked version. Additionally, make sure the coin is made of steel, not copper. You can test this by using a magnet. A steel penny will be magnetic, whereas a copper penny won't. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1943 wheat steel penny without a mint mark, there are several places to check out. Reputable coin dealers and auctions are great for finding rare coins. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and other specialized coin auction platforms also offer opportunities to purchase and sell these unique items. Be sure to check for authentication to avoid counterfeit coins. In conclusion, the 1943 wheat steel penny without a mint mark is one of those rare and valuable pieces that every serious coin collector dreams of owning. With its fascinating history, unique rarity, and impressive market value, this coin is a true treasure in the world of numismatics. If you're lucky enough to find one of these rare pennies in your collection or at a coin shop, we're holding a piece of American history. And if you're thinking about selling one, remember, it could fetch a handsome price. Next up, the 1936 wheat penny without a mint mark, in uncirculated condition. But what makes this penny so special, and why is it commanding such big value today? Let's dive in. If you're new to the world of rare coins, or you're an experienced collector looking to expand your collection, this 1936 wheat penny might just be one of your next big investments. You might be surprised by just how much it's worth today, especially if you find one in uncirculated condition. Let's take a closer look. The 1936 wheat penny is part of the famous series of Lincoln pennies, first minted in 1909. This particular coin has an interesting backstory. While most years in the wheat penny series were produced with a mint mark, either D for Denver or S for San Francisco, the 1936 issue was primarily minted without a mint mark, in Philadelphia. Now here's where things get interesting. The 1936 wheat penny without a mint mark, or simply the Philadelphia Mint version, is often considered the standard issue for the year. While the 1936 penny was not released in exceptionally low quantities, it's the combination of its age, historical significance, and overall rarity in uncirculated condition that makes it such a coveted find. So why is this coin so valuable in today's market? Well, condition is key when it comes to coin collecting. The 1936 wheat penny is not considered rare in general. Many were minted and circulated. But if you manage to find one in uncirculated condition, you're looking at a completely different story. Let me show you. In uncirculated condition, the 1936 wheat penny shows virtually no wear. It's as close to pristine as it gets. The obverse, featuring Abraham Lincoln's portrait, is sharply detailed, and the reverse, showing the iconic wheat stalks, remains beautifully clear. In contrast, most circulated pennies from this time period show signs of wear, making uncirculated specimens quite rare. Over the years, collectors have been on the lookout for high-grade 1936 wheat pennies, and those in uncirculated condition have seen their value increase significantly. Depending on the grade, you could see values ranging anywhere from $480,000, with some examples in the highest grade selling for more. And it doesn't stop there. In recent years, rare coins like the 1936 wheat penny have become even more sought after thanks to growing interest in coin collecting as an investment. Coin auctions and online marketplaces are often the go-to places for buying and selling rare coins, and the 1936 wheat penny is no exception. One of the biggest factors in the increasing value of coins like the 1936 wheat penny is the appeal to both novice and seasoned collectors alike. For beginners, it's an affordable yet valuable entry point. For seasoned collectors, it's a great opportunity to add a piece of history in excellent condition to their collection. Now, let's go over how you can identify an uncirculated 1936 wheat penny. First, look at the coin's overall sharpness. The edges of the wheat stalks should be well defined, and the details of Abraham Lincoln's face should be crisp, with no visible wear. Pay close attention to the luster, too. An uncirculated penny will have a bright, shiny appearance, almost like new. One thing to keep in mind, if you're buying a 1936 wheat penny, make sure it's certified by a reputable grading service, like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or Professional Coin Grading Service. These certifications help verify the authenticity and condition of the coin, which can greatly affect its market value. The 1936 wheat penny without a mint mark continues to be a hot commodity in the market, especially in uncirculated condition. At auctions, high-quilt specimens can fetch impressive sums, sometimes reaching hundreds of dollars, especially if they're certified with a top-tier grade. So, what's the takeaway here? The 1936 wheat penny, without a mint mark, is a highly sought-after coin, and in uncirculated condition, it can fetch a handsome price in the market today. Remember, the world of coin collecting is full of hidden treasures, and coins like the 1936 wheat penny without a mint mark are just the beginning. Keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows, you might find your next big value coin. Next up, the wheat penny 1 cent 1950 without a mint mark. One of the most sought-after coins in the market today. And guess what? This particular penny, in extra fine condition, is gaining traction for its impressive value. So, let's explore this fascinating coin and see what makes it so special in today's market. First things first, let's talk about the basics of the 1950 wheat penny. This penny was struck during a time when the US was recovering from the effects of World War II. The design of this penny, which features the iconic wheat stalks on the reverse, was created by famed engraver Victor David Brenner in 1909 and was used for decades. But it's the 1950 without mint mark that holds a unique place in the world of coin collecting. Now, one important thing to note about the 1950 wheat penny, it was minted at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But for the 1950 without a mint mark, This specific version was only minted in Philadelphia. A lack of a mint mark on the coin tells us that it wasn't struck at the Denver or San Francisco mint, making it an example of a coin that wasn't as commonly produced in that era. Now, what exactly is extra fine condition? When we say a coin is in extra fine condition, we're talking about a coin that has minimal wear but still retains the majority of its fine details. For this 1950 wheat penny, you should see sharp, distinct lines on the wheat stalks, with only minor traces of wear on Lincoln's portrait. There's no heavy circulation wear, so you'll notice the coin looks almost brand new. This is what sets it apart from other coins in less than stellar condition. Now, why is this coin rare and what makes it valuable today? Well, there's a combination of factors. First off, in 1950, many wheat pennies were circulated heavily, meaning that most of them ended up in poor condition over time. That's why a coin in extra fine condition is considered rare. Not many of these pennies survived the years in such remarkable state. So, how much is this 1950 wheat penny worth? In today's market, the value of a 1950 wheat penny without mint mark in extra fine condition can vary based on a number of factors. Typically, a coin in this grade can fetch anywhere from $150,000, but wait, the market has seen even higher prices depending on the demand and collector interest. Some coins with higher quality strikes or even uncirculated versions of this penny can go for up to $200,000 or more. Yes, while the 1950 wheat penny isn't as rare as some of the other wheat pennies, a coin in extra fine condition still holds significant value, especially in today's growing market. For serious collectors, this coin represents a piece of history, and its rarity in high-quality condition is what drives up its price. We've also seen more and more collectors looking for specific years like 1950, which makes it even more valuable. So, if you happen to have a 1950 wheat penny in extra fine condition, take a closer look. It could be worth more than you think. Whether you plan to sell it or add it to your collection, this penny is a perfect example of why it's essential to examine the quality and details of every coin in your possession. And the good news is that coins like this 1950 wheat penny are still widely available for purchase, so if you're looking to add one to your collection, don't hesitate to explore different markets, whether it be online auctions, coin shops, or collector events. Just make sure you're buying from a reputable source to avoid counterfeits. To wrap things up, the 1950 wheat penny without mint mark in extra fine condition is a rare find that continues to gain value in the coin collecting community. With its historical significance, rarity, and the overall demand for high-quality coins, it's a great addition to any collection. Next, the 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark in excellent condition. But what makes this coin so special, and what is its market value today? Let's dive in. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the details of the wheat penny, one of the most iconic coins in American history. This coin was first minted in 1909, with its design featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse. The 1945 wheat penny is part of the series produced during World War II, a period of great historical significance. The reverse of the 1945 wheat penny showcases 2 sheafs of wheat, symbolizing prosperity and the hard-working American spirit. The year 1945 marks the final year of the war and a time when the United States was transitioning from wartime rationing to a booming post-war economy. Now, when we say excellent condition, we're referring to coins that show minimal wear and still retain their original luster. A 1945 wheat penny in excellent condition should display sharp, clear details on both the obverse and reverse. The wheat stalks should be easily distinguishable, and Lincoln's portrait should be crisp, not worn down. It's the kind of coin that collectors covet because finding one in such good condition is relatively rare. The 1945 wheat penny was minted in large quantities, approximately 1.2 billion coins were produced. However, due to circulation wear over the years, finding one in excellent condition is quite a challenge. Many of these coins have been lost to time, and those that have survived in top-notch condition are becoming increasingly sought after by collectors. Another aspect that contributes to the rarity and value of the 1945 wheat penny is the absence of a mint mark. You see, during this year, coins were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, and therefore they were not stamped with a mint mark. Coins from this year that lack a mint mark are often considered more desirable since they're from the main mint, which is less common in certain key years. So, what is this coin worth today? Well, the market value for a 1945 wheat penny in excellent condition can vary based on its specific grade, but generally, coins in such pristine condition have been known to fetch anywhere from $50,000. In fact, it's not unheard of for rare, excellent condition 1945 wheat pennies to be sold for even more at specialized auctions, where the demand for pristine examples pushes the price upwards. As with many rare coins, its value is driven by collector interest and the coin's condition. So if you happen to own one, it's definitely worth getting it appraised by a professional. Remember, if you're lucky enough to own a 1945 wheat penny in excellent condition, it's crucial to take care of it. Storing it properly in a protective case will help preserve its value for years to come. Avoid touching the coin with your bare hands and always use gloves to prevent oils and dirt from damaging its surface. To sum it up, the 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark in excellent condition is a rare and valuable coin in today's market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, this coin is one that you'll want to keep an eye out for. If you come across one in great condition, it could be a fantastic addition to your collection or even a profitable investment. Next up, the Washington quarter dollar from 1973, featuring a D mint mark and found in a unique color shade condition. If you're a collector looking to expand your collection or just curious about the big market value of rare coins, this one's for you. In today's video, we'll explore the history, condition specifics, and the current market value of the 1973 Washington quarter with D mint mark in color shade condition. The Washington quarter dollar was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. It has become one of the most recognizable coins in American history. For our focus today, we'll talk about the 1973 Washington quarter, which is often overlooked by many collectors due to its relatively recent production date. But here's the kicker: the 1973 Washington quarter with a D mint mark, particularly one that's in a color shade condition, is extremely rare today. Let's break down what makes this coin special and why it's worth paying attention to. Mint mark and year of issue. First, let's talk about the D mint mark. The D indicates that this particular coin was minted at the Denver Mint. The 1973 quarter series was produced in both Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, but the D mint mark quarters are often more common. However, finding one in exceptional condition, like the color shade variety we're discussing today, is where the rarity lies. Color shade condition. What does it mean? Now, let's explore what we mean by color shade condition. In coin collecting, color plays an essential role in assessing a coin's rarity and value. A coin with color shade refers to the presence of natural toning or patina that adds a unique visual appeal. For a 1973 Washington quarter, this can mean subtle hues ranging from rich golden browns to a more dramatic rainbow-like spectrum of colors. These colors form naturally over time due to oxidation and environmental exposure. While most quarters are a uniform silver, a coin that exhibits a colorful toning is highly prized by advanced collectors. But what makes the 1973 Washington quarter in color shade so rare? It's the combination of factors: the rarity of coins in this exact color-shaded state, their age, now over 50 years old, and their special condition, which makes them stand out from the crowd of regular untoned quarters. The natural toning process is not something every collector can replicate or even predict, so a color-shaded 1973 quarter becomes a true gem. Market value. Why is it so high? Now, let's talk about the market value. Many collectors believe that the 1973 Washington quarter is just another run-of-the-mill coin, but once you add in the color shade condition, things change. Coins with natural toning, especially those in excellent condition, are hot commodities in the rare coin market. A 1973 Washington quarter with D mint mark in color shade condition can fetch impressive prices at auctions and in private sales. The value of this coin depends heavily on the intensity and beauty of the color toning as well as the overall condition of the coin. While a regular 1973 quarter in average condition may only be worth around $700,000, a well-preserved quarter in an attractive color shade condition could easily see its value soar to $1 million or even higher, especially if it's in near mint or uncirculated condition. Coins like these have become highly sought after by advanced collectors who understand that they are much rarer than most people realize. The combination of rarity, age, and the appeal of the color makes it a piece of history that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. The collector's perspective. Why you should care. For serious coin collectors, finding a Washington quarter with the D mint mark in color shade condition isn't just about owning a coin. It's about owning a piece of numismatic history. In recent years, there's been a surge in demand for coins like these, driven by a renewed interest in rare and vintage coins. Plus, as more people discover the value of coins that stand out due to their condition or toning, the prices for these types of quarters continue to climb. Having a 1973 Washington quarter with D mint mark in a color-shaded condition could be the perfect addition to any collection. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or a newcomer to the world of numismatics, this coin holds serious investment potential. Many collectors believe that as time goes on, the value of these rare toning coins will only continue to increase. To wrap up, if you come across a 1973 Washington quarter with D mint mark in color shade condition, don't let it slip through your fingers. This coin is a true rarity in the modern world of coin collecting, and its market value is on the rise. Whether you're looking to sell it or add it to your personal collection, it's definitely a coin worth keeping an eye on. Next up, the 1968 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark, in an incredible black color condition. This coin is quite the gem, so stick around because we're going to break down everything you need to know about its rarity, condition, and value in today's market. Let's take a closer look at the Washington quarter 1968. As you can see, the coin features George Washington, our first president, on the obverse and the iconic eagle on the reverse. But what makes this coin special is that it's from the year 1968 and it lacks a mint mark. So, unlike some coins that have an E or S indicating where they were minted, this one is simply a no mint mark version, which adds a unique rarity factor to it. Now, what really makes this particular coin stand out is its black color condition. Normally we think of quarters as being silver or light gray in color, but this one is a different story. The black color can be due to a few reasons, such as toning from exposure to chemicals, environmental factors, or simply the aging process of the coin. It's important to note that this blackened shade gives the coin a rare, eye-catching look that collectors love. It adds an element of mystery and character, which is why it's so desirable in the coin market. So, what makes this 1968 Washington quarter so rare? Well, let's break it down. In general, quarters from 1968 without a mint mark are already considered somewhat uncommon. But when you add in that unique black color condition, you have something that catches the eye of serious collectors. Coins in this condition aren't just abundant, and finding one that hasn't suffered too much damage or excessive wear is key. Coin auctions and online marketplaces have seen some incredible action when it comes to these black-toned 1968 quarters. Though it's not a coin you'll find in every collection, it's certainly one that is highly sought after. In fact, This coin has been known to fetch anywhere from $800,000 depending on the exact condition, toning, and demand. Let's talk about the market value today. The value of a 1968 Washington quarter without a mint mark in black color condition. The rarity of the coin, the condition of the toning, and how much collectors are willing to pay for something this unique. For a coin in near mint condition, prices can range from $1.5 million, but those in extremely well-preserved black tones can go for even higher, particularly if they're in rare auction listings or coin conventions. So, how can you tell if your 1968 Washington quarter is in black color condition? Well, you'll want to look for discoloration that isn't from standard wear and tear. Look for smooth but darkened tones that are not tarnished or scratched. The darker appearance should be uniform, and the coin should still retain a lot of its details. If you find one of these coins in your collection or at a coin shop, remember to handle it with care and, if possible, get it appraised by a professional to get an accurate valuation. To sum it up, the Washington quarter 1968 without a mint mark in black color condition is a rare and valuable coin. With its unique look and strong demand in the market, it has the potential to be worth a lot more than you might think. So, if you find one of these in your coin collection, you may just have a small treasure on your hand. Next up, the 1988 Washington quarter with a D mint mark, but with a unique twist. This one comes with some noticeable scratches. So, does that mean it's worth less than your average quarter? Or could this scratched coin actually have a bigger market value than you'd expect? Stick around as we dive into the fascinating world of rare coins, the market for this Washington quarter, and how condition can play a significant role in a coin's value. Before we talk about this specific coin, let's do a quick refresher on the Washington quarter. First minted in 1932, this coin was introduced to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday. Since then, it has gone through several design changes, but the basic features have remained consistent. The image of Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. Today there are two stock options, 34. The 1988 Washington quarter features the traditional portrait of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan. The reverse side displays the classic eagle design, symbolizing strength and freedom. The D mint mark, found just below the "In God We Trust" inscription, indicates that this coin was struck in Denver. Now, let's talk about the condition of this coin. As you can see, this 1988 Washington quarter has some visible scratches. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything, and these scratches are a classic example of how a coin's value can be affected. Normally, a coin's condition is graded on a scale from poor to mint state, with several stages in between, such as fine, extra fine, and uncirculated. However, when a coin has damage, such as scratches, it can drop in value significantly, even if the coin is a rare year or has an interesting feature. But the story doesn't end there. In certain cases, damage can actually increase a coin's desirability, especially for collectors who are after coins with a unique backstory. So, where does this scratched 1988 Washington quarter stand in today's market? Generally, an average 1988 Washington quarter in good condition, no major scratches, would typically be worth face value, which is just a quarter. However, when it comes to rare or interesting conditions, there's a chance for higher value even with some imperfections. For example, this coin, despite its scratches, could still fetch anywhere from $500,000 depending on the rarity and demand within niche collectors' circles. Now you might be wondering, how can a scratched coin be valuable? It all comes down to rarity. Some collectors actually seek out coins with specific damage or errors because they are unique and tell a different story compared to your average, pristine coin. This is especially true for coins that were in circulation for many years, where marks, scratches, or other imperfections give the coin character. For example, coins that have survived the rough and tumble of daily life often develop unique traits. While pristine, uncirculated coins may be more common and highly sought after in certain areas of the market, damaged coins can also hold a special appeal for collectors who appreciate their history and individual story. So, what makes this 1988 Washington quarter with scratches special? There are a few key factors at play. First, the fact that it's from 1988 makes it a relatively modern coin, but it's not one you see every day with visible wear and tear like this. Second, the D mint mark signifies it was minted in Denver, adding an extra layer of uniqueness. And finally, the scratches. While some collectors might pass on this coin due to the imperfections, there are others who will appreciate the story behind it, how it was likely used in daily transactions, and how those scratches were earned over time. So, if you have a coin like this 1988 Washington quarter with a D mint mark in scratched condition, where can you sell it? Well, there are several places you can look. Online auction platforms like eBay are a popular choice, where you can list coins individually or in bulk. Make sure to clearly describe the condition and don't forget to include detailed photos, like we've shown here. You can also check with local coin dealers or attend coin shows where enthusiasts and collectors gather to buy, sell, and trade rare items. Just be aware that dealers might offer you less than the market value, especially for scratched coins. But if you find the right buyer, you could get a great price. To wrap up, while this 1988 Washington quarter with D mint mark might not be in perfect condition, it's still an intriguing coin that can attract a certain type of collector. Whether you're looking to sell it or simply add it to your collection, always remember that the world of coins is full of surprises. Imperfections don't always mean a loss of value. They can sometimes make a coin even more interesting. Next up, the 2000 Sacagawea $1 coin with the D mint mark in its rare, gold-colored, uncirculated condition. So, if you're a fan of coins with rich history and immense value, you're in for a treat. Let's start with the basics. The Sacagawea dollar. This coin, first issued in 2000, features the legendary Native American woman Sacagawea, who played a crucial role in guiding the Lewis and Clark expedition. But today, we'll be focusing on the 2000 version, which holds an interesting story and a remarkable value in the market. To understand the importance of the 2000 Sacagawea dollar, we need to take a step back in history. Sacagawea was a Shoshone woman who, along with her husband, accompanied the Lewis and Clark expedition, helping them navigate the wilderness and establish important routes in what would become the western United States. Her contribution was so significant that the U.S. Mint decided to honor her by featuring her image on the dollar coin. The Sacagawea dollar debuted in the year 2000, and its golden color set it apart from other coins in circulation at the time. Now, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The 2000 Sacagawea dollar has a striking design. On the obverse, we see Sacagawea holding her infant son, Jean-Baptiste Charbonneau, while walking across a river. It's a beautiful and symbolic representation of her journey. The reverse, designed by Glenna Goodacre, features an eagle in flight. The coin has a golden color, which comes from a manganese brass alloy, giving it that distinctive golden appearance. This color alone makes it stand out among other coins from the era. Now, let's talk about the D mint mark. The D represents the Denver Mint, where this coin was produced. The Sacagawea dollar was struck in both the Philadelphia and Denver mints in 2000. While the Philadelphia Mint's version has no mint mark, the Denver Mint's coins bear the D mint mark, adding an element of rarity to these coins. Collectors often pay close attention to the mint mark as it can affect the value of the coin. Since the Denver Mint's Sacagawea coins are produced in slightly lower numbers than their Philadelphia counterparts, they are considered a bit more rare. Now, what makes this particular Sacagawea dollar extra special is its uncirculated condition. Uncirculated coins have never been used in daily transactions and retain their original beauty without any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. These coins were kept in mint condition right from the day they were struck. When a coin is in uncirculated condition, its value increases significantly because of its pristine quality. This 2000 Sacagawea dollar in uncirculated condition, especially with the D mint mark, is an absolute gem for any collector. So, what is this coin worth today? The 2000 Sacagawea dollar with the D mint mark in uncirculated condition has seen a sharp increase in value in recent years. While the coin was initially circulated and commonly available, the demand for well-preserved rare coins has skyrocketed. Currently, a 2000 Sacagawea dollar with the D mint mark in uncirculated condition can fetch anywhere from $450,000 and sometimes even more, depending on the market and the coin's preservation. Special editions, or those with extraordinary features, can command even higher prices. For collectors who want to invest in gold-colored coins that have historical significance, the 2000 Sacagawea dollar is a top contender. Its value has been steadily climbing, and it's considered one of the more affordable gold-colored dollar coins that hold substantial long-term potential. Now, if you're looking to add this coin to your collection, here are a few tips. First, make sure you're getting the coin from a reputable source. Be cautious of online listings, as counterfeit coins have been known to make their way into the market. Second, if you're buying for investment purposes, keep an eye on the coin's condition. Uncirculated coins are in much higher demand and will always have a higher resale value. By circulating the old coins, if you are lucky enough, you may 100% redeem your. And third, if you find a Sacagawea dollar from the year 2000 with a mint mark other than D or one with a unique feature, don't hesitate to have it appraised by a professional. In conclusion, the 2000 Sacagawea $1 coin with a D mint mark in uncirculated condition is not only a beautiful piece of history, but also a valuable addition to any collection. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the world of coins, this coin represents a perfect blend of historical significance and growing market value. Next up, the 2001 Sacagawea $1 coin with a P mint mark in uncirculated condition. This coin isn't just another dollar. It's a rare piece that stands out for its beautiful gold color and its incredible market value. If you're ready to discover its worth, historical significance, and the best way to identify one in pristine condition, the Sacagawea $1 coin, first released in 2000, was designed to honor the Native American woman who played a key role in the Lewis and Clark expedition. But today, we're talking about the 2001 version, which continues to capture the attention of collectors around the world. What makes this coin particularly special is its golden color, an intentional design choice that sets it apart from other dollar coins in US history. Minted in Philadelphia, the coin bears the P mint mark, which identifies it as one produced at the Philadelphia Mint. The Sacagawea coin is composed of a manganese grass alloy that gives it its distinct golden appearance, making it one of the most iconic and visually striking coins in the US series. And when you find this coin in uncirculated condition, it truly becomes a rare gem. So why is the 2001 Sacagawea dollar so valuable today? The short answer: rarity and condition. While the coin itself was mass-produced, the coins that were minted with the P mark in uncirculated condition have become rare finds. Many of them were either spent as currency or didn't survive in pristine shape due to their age and the nature of their composition. Now, when we talk about market value, things get interesting. In today's coin market, an uncirculated 2001 Sacagawea coin with the P mint mark can sell for a significant premium. While you can find them for about $300,000 for average circulated coins, the ones in mint condition can fetch anywhere from $500,000 depending on the demand and the coin's quality. That's right, if you're lucky enough to find an uncirculated 2001 Sacagawea with the P mint mark, you're holding onto a coin that's far more valuable than its face value. and in certain rare instances, if the coin shows incredible features like flawless edges, deep strike, and perfect finish, it could sell for even more at premium auctions. Such a purchase could sell for millions, and many try to imitate it. To understand why this coin is so prized today, it's important to appreciate the historical context. The Sacagawea dollar was created to replace the older Eisenhower dollar and to address the public's demand for a more practical and durable dollar coin. While the coin was initially met with limited success in circulation, its unique design and appeal to collectors have made it a cornerstone in modern U.S. coinage history. Additionally, the golden color adds to its appeal. It's not just a dollar, it's a work of art. Now, if you're looking to find one of these rare coins, or perhaps even add it to your collection, there are a few tips to keep in mind. Always check the mint mark, located just beneath the date, to ensure it's a P mint mark. Then, assess the condition of the coin. Uncirculated coins have no signs of wear and are often shiny and flawless. They are perfect specimens for collectors. If you're on the hunt for an uncirculated version of this coin, a magnifying glass or coin loupe will help you spot the finer details. Look for any signs of wear, such as flatness in the relief or fading on the design, which might decrease its value. Interestingly, coins like these aren't just about rarity and physical condition. They're also about collector interest. Coins like the Sacagawea dollar enjoy the interest of both historical collectors and investors, which keeps the demand high. If you have a coin like this, consider looking into coin auctions or online coin communities where collectors eagerly seek such pieces. Sometimes, the value can even skyrocket if a rare variety or special feature is discovered. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 2001 Sacagawea $1 coin with P mint mark in uncirculated condition is certainly one to keep an eye on. With its striking gold color, historical significance, and increasing value in the market, this coin can be a real treasure in your collection. That's all for today's deep dive into the world of Sacagawea dollars. I hope you enjoyed learning more about the 2001 version with the P mint mark and its growing market value. If you have any of these coins in your collection, don't forget to get them graded by a professional to unlock their full potential value. As always, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on future coin collecting tips and market updates. Until next time, happy collecting.